Agatha All Along, episode 4. Am I still into this show? Let's see. I know I'm a little late with this review. I've been traveling and stuff, but I wanted to make sure I got this out. So this episode continues exactly where the last one left off, of course, and they need to summon a new Earth Witch. It's no surprise who they summon is Aubrey Plaza's character. Kinda seen that coming, right? I think we knew she had to join the coven at some point. We get the witches traveling to a new house, which is actually a recording studio, and they get draped out in new outfits again. Like I said, it's still following the WandaVision theme of each episode having its own set to look like a different period or time, or in this case, area. This is a music studio. We get to see a little bit more of Agatha and Rio, who's Aubrey Plaza's character, and get a little bit of development on their love-hate relationship for each other, which I know is going to progress throughout the show. While one could say the last episode focused on Jen and the potion making, this episode definitely focused on Alice and the music and the history of her mom and the curse that follows her family. Here's where we get a new version of the Witch's song, and I'm not exactly tired of the song yet. I kind of hope they do another version, maybe an episode or two later. The original is still the best for me, but I feel like they're going to carry this song on a little more, maybe. I don't know, but I don't hate it yet, but it is giving me super Disney vibes. So it's just like, okay, one or two more times, I'll take it. But if they drop this song in like 3-4 more episodes, yeah, no thanks. While trying to banish Alice's family curse, which gets set loose on all of the witches, we did get our first horror-esque demon creature summoned into the show. And while it was very short and a little unsatisfying, it didn't look bad the way they did the lighting and stuff. They made so everything didn't look cheesy. So I'll give them credit for that. I know they said this is one of the lower budget or maybe the least budget Disney Plus show. I don't remember. I gotta check on that. But I understand why they did it, and I hope they're saving most of the big money for the finale of the show. So I tolerated it, although I wish they would have did a little bit more than the creature just flying in and basically getting destroyed. Things with the teen are progressing, although very slowly. It seemed like he may know more than he lets on, or there's something special about him, something about Agatha's child people keep bringing up, and I really don't know what it is. Either he is Agatha's child, although Rio says he isn't at the end of this episode, or maybe he knows, or he has something to do with it, or she believes he does. I don't know, but it is one of the bigger mysteries of the show right now, and it's one of the reasons that I'm sticking around. Overall, I still like this group. I think this show as a standalone show is one of the better standalone shows that are related to the greater Marvel universe. I think this show actually has its own identity, and it doesn't need you to have all the backstory of everything that went on for 10, 20 years in the MCU. That could be a good or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. But for me, it's good because I think these Disney Plus shows need to establish themselves and stop riding the coattails off of the bigger films and letting us down. I hope some of the elements here tie into the bigger MCU and the films and things like that. But let's not rely on it. Let's just have a good show first. And I think this is attempting to do that. And it's doing pretty well. While this is not my favorite episode by far, and probably not an episode that I would want to rewatch over and over, it's still sticking to that very, very closed-in, closed-set, just character, mostly driven, put everybody in a room, Quentin Tarantino type thing. And this one was executed not as well to me. It's really starting to be the low point. I know this is a 9-episode series. This is 4. So I hope 5 really just keeps us grasped in, and then it can ramp up for 6, 7, 8, and 9. But I don't really know. But for right now, I'm still in it. I'm still going to check out the next one. This episode seemed kind of short to me, so maybe that helped it not be drawn out and boring. But I really hope they do something big for the next episode, episode 5, to keep us going into the finale. That's really all I got to say about this episode. There really wasn't much there. If you guys peeped any good Easter eggs or something, please drop them in the comments. I would like to know what is going on. Like I said before in the other video, this is not my expertise, this side of Marvel, the supernatural stuff. So anything you guys could point out, please let me know. I want to check it out. I want to know more. And I want to be more interested in the show because I do like the cast. Hit the like on the way out, and I will try to have my next review out on time, same night or next day. See you guys in a few.